Hey everybody, Duffman here, coming back at ya with another unboxing from my incredible BGG score. Friedman Freeze's Faiyum. Faiyum? I'm not sure. It's like Faiyum, like damn. I don't know. That's how I always think of it. Up to 5 people and around 2 hours to play. Let's take a look at the back. It's Rio Grande Games. Here is the back of the board, very green, being very Friedman Freeze. The strategy game in ancient Egypt from Friedman Freeze. Roughly 3,900 years ago, the oasis-like basin Faiyum was turned into the granary for Egypt. You, the advisors of Pharaoh Amenhotep III, have been commanded to urbanize Faiyum. You will be supplied with everything necessary, manpower, resources, money, and everything you build is owned by the Pharaoh. No matter, though, as all that matters for you is the Pharaoh's respect. Faiyum is a strategic game for enthusiasts of planning games. You use a card mechanism reminiscent of deck builders and the market mechanisms successfully used in Power Grid. Gain more and more valuable cards, and use the structures built on the game board to increase your reputation. The most cunning advisor will win Faiyum. And its contents. Now get this. 1 game board, 257 wooden parts, 100 cards, 50 cardboard tokens, and a rule book and a glossary. Author Friedman Freeze, Harold Liskey. Graphics and layout and production is Henning Krolke from Rio Grande Games. 2022 is when this won, so not too old at all, and given away for free at BGG Con. So very nice of them. Thank you, Rio Grande Games, and all the people involved there. Let me see. Wow, okay. Ooh, that's Mr. Oppenel, woo, reporting for duty. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Bam. Oh, nice feel to this box. Okay. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. There we go. That one came out real easy like. Set that over here. It doesn't want to stack. Okay, there. Okay. Here we go. Boo, boo, boo. Strategy game in ancient Egypt from Friedman Freeze. Multiply player. Idea of the game. And so, and here's your rule book. Nice. It's a little light. The rule book is a little flimsy, but it's not that bad. And let's see. Oh, it's got alternate solo game. Instructions on the back. What is it? Are the pages numbered? They are not. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you count the back. Okay. And then a glossary of the playing cards. So just a little aid you can pass around the table so everyone can make sure they know what the cards are in their hands and examples of what they're going to do, which is cool. Just about as long as the rule book. Okay, cardboard. Good cardboard pieces here for different. I'm assuming that's money and things. There's a -1 on those. Oh, here's the board. Oh boy, the back of the board is cool looking. Check this out. That is the back of the board. So, cool little piece of artwork. Cool little touch there they have. Okay, and here is the board itself. Good sized board. Look at that, taking up width of my table here. Very odd colorings on it. And this, so you can see that's where the cards will go. These are the only cards that you'll be able to bid on and the costs thereof, and then other cards will come out and they'll all eventually shift down. From what I understand from various reviews, that's what Power Grid does. Okay. Storage bags. Yay, gotta love storage bags. And there are a bunch of them. That's pretty great. Wooden pieces, big fat wooden pieces to help you do I think like cities and towns and roadways, fat ones, and things to connect the various grids and other. We got little people characters and oops, yeah, yeah. That's. Whew. There we go. So these little things, these are all really cool. Great little pieces parts, as it were. I think that's a stone for a quarry. This is a meeple, some sort of grain. All kinds of fun stuff. Good wooden pieces too. This is really nice. Not plastic at all, except for the bags. And oh yes, and you have to have the crocodigators. This whole area will be populated with lots of crocodiles, which must be removed. This is this is their version of a crocodile. There's a bunch of them. Gang of crocodiles. What do you call crocodiles in a bunch? A flock, a group, a quarry of crocs. I don't know. So, yeah, some squares. So lots of nice wooden pieces in this. And remove this card. You do not need it for the game. Well, that's very handy, and they made it exceptionally accessible. Look at that. So, and so you do not need this for the game. That's kind of strange. Okay, but administration. What do we got? And different card backs. You'll see. And on them, I forget. I remember it was something usually pretty easy. You'll get used to the symbology. Red is something you pay, and the bottom is the reward. I forget what color these are. I don't reckon colors that well, but it's usually the top is what you pay, and the bottom is a reward you're going to get as you take over these lands. You can see these have like those grapey things on them. These have those weedy things on them. These have stones. Different card cities sort of things here, I think. It's all pretty clear. I wonder why they printed this out if you don't need it, but it is one of those games definitely where you're going to be building up and you're going to be like bidding, and I want this, and I got to spend this, so I got to get that, and I got to do this, and then it's going to move down, and do I wait because it's going to be cheaper, or will I go for it and spend more money? I'll have less money, but I'll have that thing I want. Rife with decisions, this game is. And just from Mr. Tom Vassel's explanation of it on the Dice Tower, it looks like it's going to be pretty darn fun. It's not a looker. It doesn't necessarily have amazing table presence, but that's fine by me because I can tell the difference between all these colors, so it's fairly colorblind friendly, I would say, and is going to be a challenging game to play. Get this to the table sometime soon here. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. And so, whoa. Fold it all back up. I still love that back on there. That is so cool. A little rubber band. Throw that in there. And there we go. Friedman freezes Faiyum. Faiyum. That sounds a little more Egyptian. Faiyum. So, okay. You consider this a classic, is it? 2022. So it's not that old, yeah. Okay. All right, that's been your unboxing of Faiyum. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. And most importantly, take care of yourself. Take care of the planet. Keep your brain sharp and play more games like Faiyum. All right, Duffman out of here.